Hey guys, Eataway here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be bringing you guys what is probably the best trading method or sniping filter to use right now, and that is because of the MLS Cup. This happens every single year, and it's not just going to be for the MLS Cup, guys, because EA are releasing loads of tournaments right now, so this basically works for all the tournaments. For example, there was a tournament a couple of days ago which required you to use 3 Huddersfield players, and Huddersfield players were going for like 4,000 coins, so obviously you could snipe them for like 200 and list them up for 4,000 and make a lot of coins. So I'm going to be showing you with the MLS right now because that is the current tournament, but it's going to be working with any tournaments really in the next couple of weeks of Ultimate Team. But yeah, basically right now MLS players are selling for a lot, obviously because of the MLS Cup. Now if you were doing it for example with something quite rare, for example if EA do one that requires Huddersfield players like they already have, you just look for Huddersfield players and try and get them for under what they're selling for. But obviously MLS is a big league, so if you look up here, the bronze players are obviously going quite cheap. The bronze players, other than obviously the good ones, are going for like 200 coins, so you're not really going to be making any coins there. But if you look, for example, for gold players, you can try and snipe these particular cards here for less than what they're selling for normally. Or what you can do as well is obviously you don't want to look for like these not very good players. You'd be looking for the better gold players who people really want to use. For example, let's go with Chiman. He is a player who I've made a ton of coins on, guys. Also, if you are watching this video now and you haven't sold on your MLS investments, it's probably a bit too late, but I recommend selling them on as soon as you can. I mean, I was making so many coins last night. I sold on a ton of Chimans for like 2.5k. I'll try and put a picture on screen right now. And I was getting them for like 500 coins or so a couple of weeks ago. But there we go. We actually have a snipe instantly. That was first search right there. Chiman 1.7k. As you guys saw, he was going for around 2.3, I believe. So if I list him up, I'll list him for 2.2. That's going to be a couple of hundred coins right there already. So basically, you want to snipe players like Chiman because he's a non-rare card. So if someone gets them in a pack, they're probably not going to think he sells for too many coins. However, you can still make a lot of coins on him. I could potentially pick that one there up. I just want to quickly make sure he's going for about what's he going for? Like 2.3. And as you guys can see, that card is still on the market. 2.3 seems to be what you're selling for. 2.4. I'm just going to pick this card here up because look, I didn't get outbid on that at all. That is crazy. So I'll list this one here up again for I'll list this for 2.3. I just want to find out what you're selling for. Basically, you want to find the minimum buy now of someone like Chiman. So a good kind of non-rare card is good, but you can obviously do it with the rare players as well. Someone like Nagbe is another good one. I will show you guys more examples. So he's going for about 2.5k. So you'd probably want to list them up for like 2.3 just so you get a quick sale. If I can get any for like under 2k, that is very, very good. So what I'm going to try and do is just snipe one for under 2,000 coins. If you guys do not know how to snipe players correctly or the best way, if you do want to know the best way of sniping, I've done a video on that. It's done very, very well. It's got like 10,000 views, so thanks a lot for the support on that video. It's got a lot of likes as well, but I'll try and leave a link down below to that, and if you haven't checked out, then I recommend doing that just to give you the best kind of way of getting coins on FIFA 16. So what I'm going to do now is just try and snipe him quickly. If I don't get one in the next minute or so, I'll just move on to a different player because I don't really want to spend ages trying to snipe someone on camera, because I want to make this video short and helpful. I don't want you guys to have to watch this for like 5 minutes as I try and snipe a player. But basically, you just want to do that. You guys know how to snipe. Try and snipe him for cheaper. I've already managed to get 2 deals already, as you can see. I think one of them's already sold on for 2.2. I got it for 1.7, so that's like 300 or 400 coins there after tax. And also for those of you wondering about a video, basically a video that you guys will see in 2 days. I think it will be in 2 days. For those of you wondering if the cards sell on, here they are selling on. So it'll make no sense right now, but for those of you watching the video in a couple of days, you'll know that these managers do sell on. So yeah, basically if you watch this video, you'll see that in the next video, if that does make sense. But as you can see, he actually sold on, so 2.5k is what they're selling for. So obviously if you get them for like 2k or less, you're going to be getting some very, very nice profit. Now if you look up another player, let's go with I'll actually look in my club because I've got an MLS team to basically look at, and I'll find some players in it which are likely to be good players to trade with. So Nagbe is a good one to trade with. He is probably the best right mid you can get. Also the fullbacks, Ash is a good one, so is Beasley. Iariola's a good one. Let's see what he's selling for. I got him for like 750 coins, and he's now going for like 2,000. So that's a good player right there to sell on. I'm going to be selling on my investments, like all of my investments, including this team here. I've sold on the ones that were on my transfer list, but as you can see, I was getting Shimans here for like 750 coins, so I can list him for like 2.3 now. Just tons and tons of coins right there, because I've been playing the MLS Cup, and literally it's just a sweat fest. It is full of like Division 1 players. And just like every single person I was coming up against yesterday had like the Division 1 kits, and yeah, I got destroyed when I tried to play that tournament. But Bezler is another one you can do it with. The silver cards right here are good because people obviously aren't going to think a silver card sells for too much, so may end up listing that up quite cheaply. And the gold players, the low rated golds as well, are awesome to do this with, simply because, wow, I've made quite a big loss on Ash, but simply because lots of people are going to look at them and not really think that they sell for too much, obviously, because they're a silver card, and then they will end up actually selling for quite a lot. As you can see here, Nagbe goes for 4.9k. There was one slightly cheaper, but he's just been listed up, so I'll list mine, got for 3.2. I'll list mine for like 4.6 or so. But yeah, on my trading to Legend Bobby Moore account, I've sold on all the investments, and you'll see that in a video quite soon. However, I've done quite a controversial choice, which may have involved silver packs on there, so hopefully you guys will not leave the series, because I think I may have lost quite a few coins. But anyway, you guys will find out about that in a couple of days. But anyway, let's try and snipe now. Well, I'm not going to try and snipe. I will show you guys some good players to snipe. So Nagbe, for example, here. You want to find the minimum buy now of someone like him. So obviously, if say there's a tournament involving K-League players, there was one a couple of days ago that involved you to use K-League players. As you can see, he's going for 4.5 there, so try and get him for like less than 4k there. But there was a tournament involving K-League players. If there's one involving players from quite a rare league, look for the gold players. So there, I think there was one gold striker and like 2 gold wingers and stuff. There were like 3 or 4 gold players. So just try and snipe those gold players if you are looking for players to snipe, and also look for kind of like the pacier defenders and stuff, or the better defenders. If it's like a league like the K League or maybe the Hyundai A League, try and get the rarer players in those leagues. And if it's maybe like trying to get players specifically for like Huddersfield, there was a tournament where you needed 2 or 3 Huddersfield players. Try and obviously snipe Huddersfield players, and that will work pretty well. Or maybe if it's for a different team, obviously try and snipe players from that team. But anyway, definitely try that. If you do want any more advice, ask me in the comments down below. I'll be sure to help you out. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.